So, here we are in Saint-Jean-Pied and that means one thing. That's right, we're going to be tackling the Camino de Santiago, specifically the Camino Francés.
But what is this Camino Francés, this Camino de Santiago? It follows the route of one of the three great pilgrimages of medieval Europe, an 800-kilometre walk across northern Spain, ending at the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela, where, tradition has it, the Apostle James is buried, Santiago in Spanish. Modern walkers begin at Sain-Jean-Pied in France, first crossing the Pyrenees and then making their way slowly through the cities of Pamplona and Burgos. After this, the flat, high and exposed Meseta is tackled, ending, with relief for many, in the royal city of Leon. From there, it's a short walk to the Galician border where steep mountains are crossed and only the rolling hills of Galicia stand between the wanderer and their final destination.
It's a hike that I've had on my radar for quite some time, but I finally managed to organise the time and make myself available to come along and try this amazing hike. I'm going to rest up a little, explore the town, go and pick up my credential, and then we'll be off tomorrow morning early. So let's get this show on the road.
Well, we're a couple of kilometres in, and they weren't lying about the steepness. Nothing terrible, nothing too long, but there is absolutely a little bit of a leg workout and a hot workout as you're coming up. The views are spectacular. Some of the most amazing views that I've seen in many, many, many years. So I'm just going to keep on walking. Probably, not going to rush. I'm only doing about 8 kilometres today. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll talk to you later. done what is supposed to be the steepest part of today. In fact, the steepest part almost of the whole walk. They weren't kidding, but take it nice and slowly and anything's possible. But the views make it worthwhile. Coffee, ham sandwich at Refuge Horizon. About a kilometre to go now. It's just before 12, so I can have a nice long rest and enjoy the break. We've been climbing steadily all morning, off-road now, which is good, a little bit easier on the feet, a lot more sheep poop to deal with, but definitely worth the padding on the knees. It's been absolutely glorious, fantastic day so far. We're still going uphill. We're going to be crossing into Spain shortly, and then not long after that we'll start the downhill section into Roncesvalles, where I'll be staying tonight. The general consensus is that the downhill section is actually pretty tough. It's quite steep. The owner of the Auberge last night did suggest that we take the route to the right because he said it's a little bit easier and a little bit safer. So that's what we're probably going to do. But what a day. Absolutely gorgeous. Just incredible scenery, beautiful hiking, and just on and off chatting to all of the different people on the walk and talking about what our plans are, what we hope to do, and just generally making friends. Fantastic. France, Spain. First major milestone, I guess, in some ways, but we're finally in Spain. When they tell you that the path down the last sort of couple of kilometres down into Roncesvalles are steep, they're not kidding. My thighs are burning. I think I've done about a third of it so far. And take it slowly. Take breaks when you need, because oops, flies. It's a bit of a killer. Good morning. Day 3 on the Camino Francés. I've been walking for about 3 kilometres now. Set off about 7:25 in the dark from Roncesvalles, and we've just gone through the little town of Bourget. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's either Bourget or Bourget. We're now sort of heading into the woods, as you can see, and we have a bit of a mix of a day, a little bit undulating, a couple of steep uphills, but overall we're heading down. And then before we head into Zubiri, there's a famous descent as well. I'm actually not staying in Zubiri, which is the normal or the traditional end stage for this day. I'm going to carry on about another 3.5 kilometres, and I've reserved a little place there. So should take me about 6 or 7 hours with the filming and the stops and the pauses to just admire everything. So that last hill up before you come to the downhill for Zubiri kicks your butt. The sun's not out, fortunately, but it's getting a little bit humid. But yeah, it's one to take slowly. I'm just sitting down, having a bit of a break at what I am sincerely hoping is the top of the hill now. But we'll see. Anyway, as I always say, wouldn't change where I am for the world. So the famous downhill section down to Zubiri has had a lot of work done on it recently, apparently. I've been seeing the photos online in the forums, and they've sort of graded it, taken out some of the rougher rocks and stones. It's actually pretty easy to walk down. It's a pleasant downhill now. Either that or I've not got to it yet. But we'll see how it goes. I've got about maybe close to 3 kilometres to go, maybe a little bit less. To get to Zubiri, I'll take a break and then I'll carry on to my accommodation for the night. See how we get on. It's the first road walk we've done in a while. I have to say, it feels a little bit gentler on the feet than all the rock that we've been walking on. Hello.
How are you?
Good morning. It's day 4 and we're on our way to Pamplona. We've already done about 7 kilometres. I'm actually just going to take a break, have a sit down and rest. Last night the Auberge was amazing. The food was fantastic, the people were lovely, the company was absolutely brilliant. I slept well, certainly a lot better than I have the last couple of nights. So I'm feeling a bit fresher, a bit ready to go, a bit more ready to go. But it's going to be a hot one today. I was obviously expecting walking in October that things would be a little bit cooler. But apparently we've got a few days of heat coming. Hopefully that will be the end of it. So let's see what the rest of today brings. And when I get there, I'll show you around Pamplona a little bit. Enjoy. I actually ended up walking a couple of kilometres more before stopping, so just sitting down on a bench in this lovely little hamlet of Zapodica. I'm probably going to take 5-10 minutes, have a snack, water, just chill. There's a bit of a climb coming, not too long from now, and then we should start being able to see the urban sprawl of Pamplona. Got about 8.5 kilometres left to walk today, so I'm hoping to arrive around lunchtime actually. I don't want to be out too much later than that because it's, as I said, it's going to get hot. So hoping to avoid the heat of the day. Then I've got a little bit of shopping to do. I need to buy my hat to replace the one I've lost. So I'm going to be able to do that sort of with a little bit of time and no rush. Oh, steps like this are my nemesis. And not in a Miss Marple way.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna move.
Yeah, that way is different.
You're going that way, Maya. Ladies, guys, see you. Ciao.